Swamiji, in one of your earlier talks, you had used the words Vedanta and spirituality interchangeably. So, could you please explain what really is Vedanta?
The word Vedanta literally means the end portion of the Vedas, which are the Upanishads. So the content of the Upanishads is an inquiry into the question, who am I? And what is the truth of the individual? So that is the main topic of the Upanishads. And the Upanishads, being the end portion of the Vedas, are called Vedanta. Generally, we have a certain opinion about ourselves, about who we are, in terms of our appearance, in terms of our height or weight, or the attributes of the physical body, in terms of who we are related to, what family we belong to, what country we belong to, and in terms of our accomplishments, etc. So the Upanishads, they ask the question, is it all there is to who I am? Am I just restricted to these attributes, so which are very time-bound in nature? Or am I something more than this? The Upanishads declare also that the truth of the individual is much more than what we have ever thought of. And this process of inquiry is what we also call self-inquiry. And the Upanishads primarily are called Vedanta. They are the original source of our knowledge. But two other texts also get almost equal status as that of the Upanishads. So one is the Bhagavad Gita, because it comes directly from Lord Krishna. It is the teaching of Lord Krishna to Arjuna, because we look upon Lord Krishna as an incarnation of the Almighty. That's why we give the Bhagavad Gita also the same status as the Upanishad. And then there is one more text, which is a very highly analytical text, and that is attributed to Bhagavan Vedavyasa, and that's called the Brahma Sutra. So these three texts, primarily the content of these three texts are what is called Vedanta primarily. And this knowledge, the Upanishads also declare, are the greatest of any knowledge any person could have. And this is what really qualifies to be called wisdom once this knowledge is assimilated. And this pursuit is essentially the goal of all other related disciplines, like yoga, all forms of worship, prayer. In fact, any religious activity in Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma is looked upon primarily as a preparation for one to be able to get to this point where one could start on this process of self-inquiry. And we have the opinion, or we consider that self-inquiry alone can be called spirituality. Self-inquiry as a primary pursuit alone can be called spirituality. And other activities may indirectly help in this process. But self-inquiry alone is called spirituality. So this is why we use the term Vedanta and spirituality interchangeably.
Thank you so much, Swamiji.